Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Chris here and Mark and the other Chris. We're heading out today to the Silver Creek area near Index. Supposed to be a bunch of adits up there along the creek. We had last week off. The wildfires kept us from getting out in the field, so we're kind of chomping at the bit to get out there today. So we will see you guys on the road. See ya. Bye. Hey guys, Chris here. We are at the trailhead for the Silver Creek area, and we're going to start heading up. It's about a mile from the Gleaner Bridge, walking up here. Driving up here. And it's you definitely need a four-wheel drive. It's pretty rough, but we did fine. So anyway, we're at the trailhead, and we've gone as far as we can go. The road right here is a washout. Might have been able to make it, kind of looking at it thinking we probably could, but I don't want to take any chances, so we're going to park here. Right, so we'll see you. Bye.
Okay. You want to hit it?
I don't know if we can get past that second part of it. It might be, I don't think it's worth even going in at this point.
Okay.
But this is where it is. And in the future, if you guys ever want to go take a peek, we can know where it is.
This is called the Magnuson.
Yeah.
Adit. Okay, it's up there. And the bushes.
Yeah, you can see the track.
Yeah, so guys, this kind of nice. Pretty much the entire way. We're going to be on an old logging road today. Not logging, actually, this is an old mining road. And I don't know, it's probably, they were mining this over 100 years ago. So it's kind of nice to be, that it's still used. There's still people that come up here. There's some active claims up here, and there's some guys that have some cabins. So the road still gets pretty used. We came to an area that was pretty, I don't know. My Land Rover can do a lot of stuff, and I think it might have been able to handle it, but I didn't want to take that chance. Last thing you want to do is get stuck 21 miles back in the wilderness. With no cell phone coverage or anything like that. So, yeah.
Built these years ago.
Alright, so this is actually the washout, and it definitely is a washout.
This is the washout.
You definitely could not pass this.
These are silver clouds right here.
What are?
This is all silver right here.
Oh, really?
Yep. Hey, Mark.
Point at it, so I know what we're...
Yeah, so all this right here,
It's gray?
that's all silver. And that's silver.
Where it's gray.
Yeah, all that gray stuff. That's all silver. You remember the blue muck they talk about in the Comstock load?
Yeah.
It's not quite blue, but it's bluish. That's silver.
This is kind of like the Apex mine. You're going across there. A nice little trail here.
It's really weird because they talk about that in the Comstock load. Right below us, right here.
Yeah.
This is a solid outcrop. Right below us, tunnel that goes in there. It's only about 60 feet.
Oh, so there's a tunnel down here, an adit.
Tunnel below us.
Is it still accessible?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I don't even know.
Chris and Mark coming down the trail. I was coming down the trail, just minding my own business, and then all of a sudden I looked to the left, and voila, we got a big old adit right here. I don't know which one this is, but we'll have to check it out. Pretty cool. Hey guys, this is the first adit we came to. It's called the Betty adit. And it's not supposed to be very long, maybe a couple 100 feet long, but I'm gonna run in there real quick and get some videos. So gonna head on in. That's pretty relatively new.
Oh, I was wondering when that one was going to go.
All right. That looks good.
Fun times. It's even got a guide wire.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, guys, you got an old bridge. This is the original bridge, right?
Yeah, this is one of the logging bridges they put in.
And it's got a guide wire, but there's pretty much nothing below them. Chris is going over now. Gonna film him. All right. Moving around. Yeah, anybody who is acrophobic, scared of heights, or the heck they call it, scared of heights, phobic. I can't remember the name of that term. Anyway, you wouldn't like this, as short as it is. What do you call it? What do you call it? People that are scared of heights? Is it acrophobic?
I'm just being very careful.
Nothing wrong with that.
Just run.
If I fall here, first my wife will kill me, and then she'll execute both of you.
I'll make sure.
She's got to find us first.
But at least going back, you can use the cable.
Yeah. I just don't want to grab onto it with my left shoulder.
No, I agree. I agree.
Okay. Nice. Nice little bridge. Felt solid for what's left.
Yeah, considering that's a real. Boy, that sucks, man. I remember when this thing was.
Skook 'em, huh?
Yeah, you could cruise. I remember it kind of bounced. There was another ladder we put down, but we never really went down every tunnel. We don't know if there was ever a name for it.
All right.
Yeah, so we were going down the trail, and then boom, here on the left is this little adit here, more of a tunnel actually. Chris said that they nicknamed it the picture tunnel because it's kind of picturesque. It's got the nice frame around it and everything, but it literally goes back probably 8 feet. I mean, there's nothing to it. Let me get my light out here and I'll show you guys. See very quickly that there is nothing here. Boom, there's the back. Just like that. Yep. All right, guys, so we're into this hike for about a little over a mile. And so far we've come to the Betty adit, the Magnuson adit, and then another little snub tunnel on the left. We didn't go in the Magnuson, but I might do that on the way back. It's supposed to be about 500 feet long, but Chris said it was a little sketchy, and the opening looked a little tight, but I might do that toward the end of the trip when I'm already wet and nasty. Right now I'm still relatively dry, so might save that to the end, but yeah, this is cool. 3 adits, an old busted down bridge, cabin in the woods, which you probably haven't seen. We might hike up to that. That's it. So far the Silver Creek's been pretty awesome. It's already been worth it so far. So we'll check in a bit. You guys, this area here is called the Lockwood Gulch, and Chris says that at the top of this waterfall up there, there's an adit that goes in about 300 feet. Hey, Chris, what's the name of that? You know the name of the mine up there?
I just called the Lockwood Mines.
Lockwood Mine, okay.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
So we're just calling it the Lockwood Mine. It's called the Lockwood Gulch here. So anyway, I don't know if we're going up there today. Maybe we can save that for another day. We're going to keep heading down the trail and hope to find some more stuff. But yeah, this Silver Creek area, it's a great trail, and there's lots of cool stuff to see. And you're not going to find a massive mine, like the Great Excelsior up here. Well, maybe you could. I don't know. Maybe there's something up here we don't know about. But this is just a lot of fun. There's a lot of history here, a lot of cool stuff. So we'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, we did that about 15 years ago.
So this one has no name also?
Yeah.
How far back does it go?
Just a few feet, probably 25 feet or so, maybe. You can probably go into that alive. Another one of those little tunnels on the road.
Yeah, here's another stub tunnel.
Does it end right there, Chris?
Yeah. I'll go in. Be a nice place to get out of the rain. Yeah, this would be a really good little stub tunnel to get out of the weather. Got a battery there, some old stuff. Anyway, it's fun. All right. Just like that, we're out of that one too. So what do we want to call this one?
I'm just going to call it.
It's called the second snub tunnel.
I think we should give it a name. We'll call it Rover 2. All right, so we got another washed out bridge coming up here. And there's a little bypass that the guys that own this property put together. Chris knows them, so we're all good. And this will take you below the bridge. That creek looks nice. Oh, that was almost scary. Mark, be careful, it's real slippery here. Man, I almost went down there. That was not cool. Woohoo! That was fun, Chris. Yeah, I did. I still slipped. Yeah, I almost went down to the creek down there. Dang. That's the closest I've come to dramatically hurting myself.
Okay, am I missing their little trail here?
Yeah, this is really a pretty hike back here. This is really cool.
Pictures. They did a good job on this one.
Huh. Nice job. I got the video rolling, so I'll just go.
Yeah.
All right, guys, check this out. This is a really nice. This is a nice bridge. Yeah, you better get your phone out in case I drop it. They've got lights on here. This is pretty cool. All right, now this again, for those of you who are scared of heights, you probably wouldn't like this, but this is pretty cool. They've got these guide wires on here, which definitely are nice. I mean, it's pretty shaky, but these guide wires, it's all mental at this point. So yeah, you're good. Well, this is definitely one of the cooler things I've seen out on our little expeditions. This is a little suspension bridge over these creeks here. And it's a little bit wobbly, but if you use that wire to kind of guide you, you'll be fine. I think without it, people might have a hard time, even though it really doesn't do much. It's more mental than anything else. All right. So the little suspension bridge we just came across right there. And then there's this other log right here that somebody cut. I think they were thinking about making another suspension bridge here. But as you can see, that's quite a fall. If you fell off that down there, you're either going to kill yourself or break something. And then the original bridge, or what's left of it, is right there. It's actually got a cable going across it, so not sure we're going to want to try that or not, but I don't know. See how adventurous we are. So anyway, yeah, I kind of was able to not slide down the hill earlier. So I don't want to be stretching my luck anymore than I already have. So maybe I'll stick to the lower suspension bridge instead of the one that's 50 feet above the ground. I don't know, we'll see. All right, see you in a bit. So this is the original road going across. It's what's left of it. And this used to be big enough for a logging truck to go through. But since then, some guys have, they're rebuilding it here, as you can see. And I'm gonna walk back over here. Feels pretty secure, but I don't know. It's I mean, you fall on that thing and you're either dead or pretty screwed up. So I think probably a prudent thing to do is just to take that lower suspension bridge on the way back. So
This is where you do your praying. Yeah, I got a bus. You can check that out. That's kind of cool. They brought it up in 79.
So who are the people that own the bus? Okay. So,
Camped here when they were kids. And then in 2002, when it started getting a lot worse over here.
got an old bus in here, guys. That's pretty cool.
Like a band or a Westphalia band. You know, don't come knocking this guy's rocking.
All right, here's an old bus in the woods here. I guess it's been up here since 1980, so about 40 years ago. And some of the guys that work in this area kind of use this as a little base camp. Now it looks like something out of a Mad Max movie or something like that. Got Mark coming down the trail here. We're actually a couple minutes away from probably our turnaround point, about 3 miles in. All right, so guys, this cabin belongs to a guy named Tim Cashman, and Chris knows him. So we're just gonna stop by here to see if he's actually even here. It doesn't look like anybody's here, but we're gonna walk up here anyway. Doesn't look like anybody's been up here in a long time, actually. Although some of this wood looks fresh-ish.
It's all collapsed.
Huh.
Damn, you home?
So how old is the original cabin?
This cabin was like 1930 or 40.
Okay. So guys, this cabin was originally made back in like 1930 or 40. And it looks like it's been, I don't want to say updated, but you know, it's got a metal front door and screen, so that's obviously new. Some of the other stuff, but the shingles and all that stuff all looks original. So yeah, cool. So you got this cabin just sitting out here in the middle of the woods, and other than a few doors and stuff, it looks like it's almost or pretty close to being original. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, like Chris says, the porch is collapsed.
Yeah, he built this porch in around 2002.
So this porch was built in 2002. He's even got, yeah, the synthetic timber. It doesn't look like anybody's been here in a long time.
He helicoptered it all in.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's still listed on the name there. T&J Cashman, Seattle.
Yeah, Tim and I think it's Jenny.
Huh.
I think it's his wife or something.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, so I think this was built in the 30s or 40s. There's a old jack under there, and then back when I think '79 was the first year I came up here. You could still drive up here, but
Yeah.
when we came up here, the first year, this was all, there was not a tree, only the old ones, but there was no alder. There was nothing under here. All this fern was gone. You could land a helicopter. There used to be piles of logs out here, and you could land a chopper in there. It was all a really nice road.
Yeah.
And this cabin had a sign on it that said, "Feel free to use, don't damage, please leave as you find it." And we went in here and had lunch, hung out in here, my dad and I, and then when my sister and dad came back up, he's got photos. And then my mom, my dad, and me came up here again. That was right after the slide. And when we came up here, we went up to Mineral City, and there was a bunch of people in here, and you could hear them kind of making noise. So we didn't come up to the cabin. And then later years, when Tim was repairing it, he jacked it up, and he put these big cedar blocks under it back in about 2000. And then he put all the doors and better windows in, and he built this like 2002 when they built the cabin over there. He had a helicopter drop in all tons of stuff.
I'm gonna walk around the back.
Yeah, check it all out. There's a back door, I think, too.
Yeah. This is pretty cool. Like I said, I don't know if the guy is still up here or not, but pretty cool. Well, I hope this gets preserved.
He should have used blocks.
Chris, what's the name of this tunnel?
This was the Flora mine.
This is the Flora mine, and it's actually down the hill. It's probably about, with that 50, 60 feet down there?
Yeah, about 60 feet down.
Yeah, it's quite steep, but I think we can make it. So we're gonna head back down there. Yeah, Mark, be careful. This ground is really soft. Well, it doesn't look like anybody's been down here in a very long time. So it's just around the corner, huh? So where is it?
That's it.
Right there?
Yeah.
It's amazing that it's right here. Okay guys, this is the Flora adit. And how long ago were you here last?
15 years ago?
So 15 years ago, this was actually open.
There's the timber right there.
And
you can see one of the timbers sticking out.
Yeah, here's a timber to the entrance to the adit right there.
Timbers.
So you used to be able to go in right here, and the creek was right there. But it's all caved in. Well, the entrance
it's
is.
Left over.
Yeah.
That's actually the very top of it. I mean, you could almost. That's pretty much.
Top of it's right there.
Yeah, top of it's like right there.
Okay.
Hi, Mr. Spider. Yeah, that's basically the top right there.
All right. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. So the Flora adit mine is a no-go today.
Not accessible this year.
Maybe someday we can come back with some picks and shovels and see if we can get in there, but not today. Remember I was asking you about finding an adit we could dig out? Maybe this is it.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we actually went up this creek here, and we were trying to find an unknown adit back here, but we didn't have any luck. So anyway, just a nice walk along the trail. We'll be heading back to the car here in a little bit. Okay guys, so we're heading back to the car now. It's a lot of fun today. It's about, I think by the time we get back to the car, it's gonna be about 6 miles. I'm hiking. Went about 3 miles in, 3 miles back. We didn't find anything big to go into. We found a couple small openings, kind of like this one right here. Saw that before. I think I called that the Rover 2, and so it doesn't have a name, so named it after my car, or maybe we can call it Cousin Jack. I don't know. But anyway, there's that one. There's another one coming up here. Same thing, just smaller, and that's pretty much it. There's one called the Magnuson, which is really close to the car, and being that we kind of struck out finding the Flora mine, well, we found it, but at the opening is closed, so we'll have to come back another day, maybe with some picks and stuff, try to get that one out. So but there's the Magnuson back here. I think he said it's about, I don't know, 400 or 500 feet long, but he said it was kind of sketchy, and the opening did look pretty small, but it's really close to the car. So see, what time is it right now? It's 2:45. I think we wanted to get back to the car by 3 or 4, so we're on schedule. So let's see what we come up with. I'll get there. I think I'm going to poke my head in there just to see what I can see, and then if it looks okay, I might go in. If not, we'll call it a day and just head on home. But nonetheless, this is a lot of fun. This area, this trail is really good. I mean, it's got a couple spots that are a little sketchy, but it's no big deal. I mean, not compared to what we've been doing. But yeah, it's a good trail. It's a nice, easy hike. It's beautiful through here. The Silver Creek area is just beautiful. And I'm going to flip the screen around. But this is just going down the trail. And you know, the sky's nice and blue up there right now. Yeah, it's just a late summer. Late summer. I think next summer's going to be over here in a couple days. So it's just a late summer day. Everything's starting to turn color. And had a bunch of rain past couple days, so all the smoke's gone. The air is clear. My lungs feel great. Shoot, I haven't been able to get out and do anything since we got back from our little trip to Idaho. So it's almost 2 weeks ago. So because the weather's just been so awful with smoke, but not now. So here we are at the washout. One of the washouts, are several, but here's this one here. Looking out over the valley. Just a beautiful fall day. So this is heading across the washout. This one's not too exciting, but still here, so we're just gonna record it going across. There's actually several washouts along this road, and the road that was here, I think originally it was a mining road, and then it was a logging road, so it got used a lot over the years. And I guess you used to be able to drive all the way back here, and that's probably why there's some cabins back here. But not anymore. All these washouts, and if it's not a road that's being used much, they're not gonna pay to get it fixed. I mean, the state of Washington only does stuff if it makes some money. I mean, you know, I'm pretty critical of the state for just about everything, but I don't blame them on something like this, where they're just, you know, they're not going to do any logging up here or anything. So, and if people can still get back here, which we can hike, then I can see why they haven't done anything. So, anyway, I am going to log out for right now. I'll check in some more. We're going to come to some more washouts, but I'm on my last battery, so I got to use it sparingly, especially if we get into that mine. So I'll check in with you guys right before we get to the next mine. See ya. Bye. It's kind of a cool area here. It kind of reminds me of Lord of the Rings again, but a lot of the area we go, you know, sometimes I say that, I say, hey, this reminds me of Lord of the Rings, but I've also told you guys that where we live in Washington, a lot of this rivals New Zealand on scenery. So, and obviously they filmed Lord of the Rings in New Zealand, so it would make sense that Washington would be very similar. So, okay, we are back to a little bridge here, and you can see it's yeah, here's the old bridge right here. This used to be, shoot, probably, I think it was a good 15 feet wide before. So we walked over it going in, so now we're going to walk over it going back. All right, so let's go. Clean off my lens, and we'll hit it. One of the fun things about this trail is you'll just be walking along, kind of like this right here, and then all of a sudden you'll just see an adit right there. And this one here, here's my camera. Yeah, this one here they call the picture adit, because it literally goes in 8 feet and that's it. So anyway, it's pretty cool. That's it, guys. Hey guys, not sure who this is, but there's a memorial for him here. So rest in peace, wherever you are. There's all kinds of areas along here where if you're not paying attention, you could literally fall and kill yourself. And I'm not trying to simplify it, but I mean, just right here, I mean, if I tripped and fell, I'm going down the hill, you know, a couple hundred feet down to the creek bed, and lots of rocks between here and there, so chances of surviving that are pretty slim. So you just gotta be careful. Got Chris and Mark here heading across. Look like a couple little lone travelers heading across the Badlands, like they're going to Mordor or something like that. All right, we're back to the road that you can drive in on. There was a car here earlier in a tent, and we actually ran into the guys that were staying here, and they were out exploring Mineral City. So they came in here Friday, spent the night, Friday night, and then yesterday they hiked into Mineral City and spent the night up there. So it's actually unusual for us to run into other guys that are exploring mines. It's usually just people out hiking and stuff. So it was kind of nice to run into some guys. But it was funny, we were walking up here, and I left my Land Rover a little bit down, I don't know, about a quarter mile from here down the road, because I thought that the road looked pretty iffy. We walked down it once we got down, and I figured I could have done it. But it's funny, we got back here, and I see this Mercedes SUV with just regular tires, and I'm like, well, dang, if that guy did it, I'm embarrassed. I should have been able to do it, because my Land Rover can definitely outperform a Mercedes SUV, especially a small one. So, but anyway, they were nice guys, so I don't want to make fun of their car too much. And I'm not making fun of their car, just my inability to push it, I guess. So, we're going to be coming up to Magnuson Mine here. So we're going to poke our heads in and see what we can do, because we can get in. That mine's probably like 400 feet long, and we got enough time. It's 3:30. I wanted to be back to the car by 4, so I think we're good. right, so I'm gonna turn it off for that now. Okay, guys, we are at the Magnuson mine. You wouldn't even know it's here from the road unless Chris told us about it. Pretty much walk right past it. You just walk up here. Most of it's kind of caved in, but he said that there's a little opening in the top, and that's kind of where I'm going right now. So let's see what we got. I don't know about this. That's pretty sketchy. Yeah, that's pretty sketchy. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, this all collapsed. There's nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing here. All right, well, I guess we're not going into the Magnuson mine today, because as you guys can see, there is nothing there. Yeah. Huh. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to live with that one mine we went into. It's pretty short, which was the Betty at it. So that's it for today. At least we didn't get shut out. We had a good time. All right, guys. Hey, we are back at the car. It was about 7-mile hike total. A lot of fun. Pretty tired. We only went into one mine. That was the Betty at it.
There's a lot to see.
There's a lot to see. We're gonna come back another time and see if we can get into some other mines. You guys probably haven't seen me with my hat off in a while, so my hair is quite long, so I'm kind of bushy here. So, but anyway, so we're gonna sign out. We're gonna head home, and beautiful day up here in the mountains. So fall's coming though, so we've only got a few weeks left, I think. So, all right, see you guys. Peace out. Bye.
It's a lot like this in a lot of places.
Oh, hey, oh.
And then on your side, there will be a steep drop off.
Nice.
But you don't have all this brush and overhanging stuff. So,
Yeah, you can look right down there.
yeah, you're on a nice. The road's a good road, a little rough.
Along Lloyd right there, whatever that is. Ooh, I like that orange car. All right, here we go. A couple of 20,000 horsepower turbine units here.
They are.
Well, they probably are. Probably 5 or 10,000 anyway. There they go. Burlington Northern.
Good video.
There we go. Oh, man, look at that thing. You want power? That's power.
Guys here at Zeke's grabbing some grub. Alright, so this is the world famous mucker. And then next to the mucker we've got an ore cart. Cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, these are pretty cool. I'd like to get one for my yard. They're pretty rare.
I don't think people realize how much of mining history is around here.
Yeah, there's like